Here we have our ingredients for our Japanese cheesecake. We have 4 ounces of cream cheese, 7 pats of butter, a half a cup of milk, 13 egg whites, 8 egg yolks, a third of a cup of cornstarch and flour, and then 2/3 cup sugar. We're boiling water on the stove for our mixture when it's ready to go into the oven.
Okay. And then after that comes the mixtures.
After that comes the mixtures.
Now we're gonna mix together the milk, cream cheese, and butter into the boiling water.
No, into an empty pot.
Into an empty pot. This empty pot.
On medium heat.
Okay.
Here we go. Our butter, cream cheese, and milk mixture is coming along perfectly. We're gonna whisk until all these lumps come out and it's smooth and beautiful.
Okay.
Now in a bowl, we're gonna take our egg yolks and whisk, get them nice and airy, and whisk them until they're nice and smooth.
When you say airy, you mean like chop them up like that?
No, you want to incorporate air into, the more air you get into your mixture, the better it rises eventually. So there we go. Now we have a nice, beautiful, smooth,
It is, yeah.
airy egg yolk mixture.
So now we have our smooth cream cheese, butter, and milk combo. Looks beautiful. And now you're gonna slowly mix in this.
We're going to slowly mix it in. We're going to temper it into the egg yolk slowly as to not curdle.
What does temper mean?
Temper means you're slowly pouring hot liquid into an egg mixture slowly so it doesn't curdle, because once it curdles it's like scrambled eggs.
Because it's hot cream.
Because it's very hot, yes. And you want to do it slowly so you have a beautifully smooth, curdled-free batter. And now we can just add it all. And as you see,
It's really pretty.
our batter is beautiful, no curdle, no need to sift it through a colander because
There's no scrambled egg in there.
no scrambled egg. Beautifully done.
Now what are we doing?
Okay, so now in our egg mixture, we're gonna take our flour and our cornstarch, and we're gonna sift it into our bowl as we mix, making sure there's no lumps. Everything is combined perfectly.
That looks really good.
Okay, so now we're sifting it all in, and it's all combined, and as you can see,
It's pretty.
there's no lumps.
It's very
And
pretty.
it's beautifully mixed. Okay. So in a large bowl, we're gonna take our egg whites, 13 of them, and we're gonna mix them until we get soft peaks.
This is so cool. It almost starts to look like sugar.
This is what's gonna give your cake that jiggle, that leavening, that beautiful,
So we're mixing this until what exactly?
until it's soft peaks.
What is a soft peak?
A soft peak is you can't see any more of your egg.
Okay.
No, it's not watery, but it's not hard. And I'll show you the difference between a soft peak and a hard peak throughout this video. And as you see, it's getting fluffier and larger. And this is what's going to give your cake that beautiful lift.
Now what happens if there's some yolk in this while you're doing it?
So if there's yolk in your egg white won't
Get all foamy like this.
Yeah, it won't lift. Yeah. We're doing really good here. So it's kind of like a meringue. And some people use cream of tartar to stabilize their egg white.
what do you mean by stabilize?
So some people have a fear of their egg white not leavening properly, not lifting.
If there was yolk in it.
Not just if there was yolk in it. Sometimes you have a problem depending on elevation, depending on temperature, humidity. So you can add cream of tartar to stabilize your egg. I personally don't feel I need it. I've done this
No,
enough
that's beautiful.
to where,
I used to think that was just egg whites.
yeah, that was just egg whites, and it's almost ready to. We're almost at that.
So this is almost a soft peak.
This is almost a soft peak.
It almost looks like whipped cream.
See how it's soft?
Oh.
A little bit more though. We need a little bit more.
There's not exactly a peak there.
There's not exactly a peak.
Okay.
Exactly. But we don't want to get it to a hard peak. We just want to soften it. So I'm going to say you have a soft peak. Maybe a little bit more.
Looks really whippy.
It is very whippy. I don't think that's a word. But that was cute. That was very cute.
Like whipped cream.
Okay, like whipped cream. Now we have soft peaks, as you can see.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Now what's next?
So now we're going to take our sugar. And we're going to slowly combine it into our egg whites until they turn stiff peaks.
We'll see the stiff.
This is when you'll see the stiff peaks. You want to do this in probably 3 parts. Just to make sure, the only reason you're doing it in 3 parts is just to make sure that it's well combined and throughout your egg white.
Slowly mixing.
Yes, you're slowly mixing.
Now you've added all the sugar.
Now we added all the sugar.
So we're gonna beat it.
And we're going to beat it till we get stiff peaks.
Who knew that the more you mix something, you change the texture?
Oh, everything you mix, the more you change texture.
Now a sauce.
You can over whip a sauce. You can over whip a hollandaise. You can over whip any sauce you could break. Sauces are very delicate.
We'll have to learn more about that in another video.
Still not there. We're close.
It's pretty soft.
It's still pretty soft. And basically, with this is a meringue.
Yes.
You can put it on top of a pie and then char the pie with a torch.
Is this basically whipped cream, or does it have to be curd?
Oh no, this is not whipped cream at all. You can make a buttercream out of this. You can make a frosting, but this is not a whipped cream at all. This is a meringue. You can make meringue cookies at this point once it's stiff. It's beautiful and glossy. That's how you know your sugar is well incorporated too.
By it being shiny.
By it being shiny and glossy. Remember, you can over whip anything, so we don't want to over whip this
So
either.
Continue to check.
Right. So
What are you
here we
looking
go.
at exactly?
We are looking for that peak that stays perfectly up like that.
Oh,
That is a stiff peak. Here we go. Any way you chop it, it's a beautiful stiff peak. And there we have our egg whites.
Gorgeous. So now we've taken whipped
Okay,
parts.
so we're taking a quarter part of the mixture
Uh-huh.
of the egg white and sugar, and we're folding it into
Your egg yolk
the egg yolk mixture.
Oh.
And you want to gently fold because you don't want, and you need to take your time. It's very tedious, but you want to make sure it's incorporated well because this is what's going to give your cake the leavening.
And you don't want to overmix it.
And you don't want to overbeat it because if you do, it won't rise. Okay. You'll flatten your egg white mixture, and then you'll do nothing. So it takes a little bit.
What else are we going to make that has such interesting ingredients?
It can make anything.
Because this is pretty interesting. I mean, I don't cook, so for me, this is pretty awesome.
No, it's pretty awesome for me too, even though I bake.
So are you going to add more of the whip into there?
We're gonna add it all until it's combined.
So you wait till it's not really lumpy anymore.
Right.
And then you add more.
Yes.
Oh, wow. It is so fluffy. It's beautiful.
So now we're gonna take half of what's left and put in.
And fold it some more.
And fold it some more until it's well combined.
All right. We'll come back when it's well combined. So here's our well combined. Beautiful, gorgeous. I mean, that's just ridiculously fluffy. Egg yolk, egg whites, sugar. All our ingredients are in there. And then to the pan.
So we buttered all the sides and the bottom. And with parchment paper, we made a little fence, I guess you would say, around the sides.
Okay.
And on the bottom.
Because we expect it to rise.
Because we expect it to rise.
Okay.
And now we're going to pour our beautiful batter.
It is gorgeous down
into.
I mean, it looks like it's already risen.
Yes, it's beautiful. Okay, and there's our batter.
Okay.
And now we're gonna take a pan. Any pan that can fit that is good. I'm gonna use this pan right here. Cheesecake in the oven. Then I'm going to take our hot water and slowly pour it in.
Oh my gosh.
Halfway up the pan. Right
It's not
about,
going to leak into the cheesecake?
no, right about there.
I think there's a leak in the pan.
All right. It is browned. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. No!
Oh, man.